Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We got another cold cast. This is a random game taken from drop.sc. I have no idea who wins. Let's get into it. I like using my new scene effects. Well, clearly, you just want to win. It says, our red Terran player in the bottom right, Pinky. How does he know? Is he hacking? What? Why would he say that? Barcode Zerg in the top left says, what? Thank you, Super Serial, for the 35-month resub. Don't like Gold League games, Nate? Oh, I like Gold League games, but when I'm looking at drop.sc, I'm like, well, I mean, I could pick a gold game or I could pick a game. This is a Masters League, Terran versus Zerg. Gold League games can be fun, but yeah. I'm gonna have to do a purge. I don't think I want to upload every cold cast I've done. If you're hearing this, that means, actually, I don't know. Theoretically, this video could go live on the YouTube at any point in January. If you're hearing this message and it's February, that means I've failed. Because that means I've uploaded the other 40 games. Not all of them are probably worthy, but we'll see. Anyway, can't be Nani, it's Zerg. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Are you a small child who doesn't know? Oh, what the hell? Who is this guy? What? Because he drone scouted? Copies other people? What is this game? Oh, I didn't know. I just grabbed a random replay on drop.sc. I didn't see any chat logs. This is fantastic. And JW Ren, we've actually cast some silver and gold league games that have been pretty fun. Just because you're not high rank in StarCraft doesn't mean you can't provide an entertaining game. It doesn't have a name because you are not special or unique, he said as the Zerglings ravaged him. SCVs coming off the line to help defend against the Zerg menace. All of his SCVs. Of course, once the bunker's done, it's like, you should be fine. It's slow lings, too. It's slow lings. He doesn't even have gas. Is he going to take a third hatch before he takes a gas? That's the magic. That is the magical question that I have. That is the magical question. What is this? Nova War says, look, guys, all right. I'm trying to raise money right now to buy the trademark for when cheese fails or will cheese fail off of Maximus Black and Nova War. So please just watch this video a million times with ad block off if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, just dump your whole entire bank account. Close out your mutual funds, your savings, your HSOs. Just dump them all straight into your PayPal, straight to me, and we'll be able to get better names for our series, okay? Personally, I think NATECASTS is pretty good, but what a weird start to this game. So there's not a whole lot to talk about because the Zerg went for so much aggression early on. They have heavily delayed anything that they could do. So we've got nothing to see over there. And basically the Terran player, to survive against this attack, made a similar investment. So the game is only just now really starting. I think he's at his prime for the 7 months. He says, have a Yingling. You make me sad. You make me sad because I can't get Yinglings in Los Angeles. I do have a PO box, or no, it's not a PO box. It's a type of box you're allowed to send booze to. What I'm saying is, please send me Yingling. Thank you, appreciate it. Exclamation point mail in the chat. Easy. So we've got Pinky. He's going out to SCV Scout. Finally, he's gonna be making his first trip across the map. Is there Drakes in LA? I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Booze box, Pog. Yeah, and then you find out how much it costs to ship a case of beer across the country. Feels bad, man. A lot of roaches coming out for Mr. Barcode. Now the SCV, is he gonna see the roaches? Pog. Oh, well, that should be all he needs to see. The factory is gonna be done. I think he's gonna swap the factory straight. Excuse me. I think he's gonna swap the factory straight to the tech lab. People donated for me to drink a White Claw on stream, so I got a little burp, okay? I'm sorry. You gotta kill that Overlord. Oh, he's gonna flood Lings behind it. He just started speed, though. He's gonna flood slow Lings behind his roach push. Okay. This is Masters League? Yes. Yes, it is. Remember, this game was very derped by the way it started. Starport, one factory trying to build a tank. Oh, dude, there's no way Pinky wins this game. He's totally about to... 2 starports? Okay. All right, let's see what he can do. We got roaches, ravagers, lings, 4 gun boys. And there's the bile. There we go. Oh, okay. I'm like, there's no way that bunker stays alive. The tank is about to pop, but there's only 2 biles available. The ravagers might be able to shoot across. Put the SCVs on. Repair the tank. Oh, he's so close to just killing it. Oh man, he's lucky. He must have just barely been out of range to not be able to hit that. Fusion core. He does have a 3rd command center. Just don't lose this one, please, for the love of God. Don't let this command center die. There you go. Lift up. Lift it up. Move your barracks. Don't lose your barracks. Don't lose your barracks. I know you're meching it up, but wow, you didn't need to lose it. Well, El Tanco de Sijo doing a pretty solid job. I did think Pinky was about to die, but the Zerg is only on 2 bases, spreading the creep straight forward. So the Zerg doesn't actually have a whole lot going on economically. And I would say that the Terran's in trouble, but I don't know about you guys. I think a lot of people like to say that I'm crazy biased about Terran, and I just say they're bad all the time, but that's not true. If you have 3 orbital commands in this situation, I think you're fine. Oh, he can't build an orbital because he let the barracks.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
What are you gonna do? Planetary or natural? Oh, I didn't realize. Look, yes, yeah. Suddenly, like, oh yeah, I'm going mech. I don't need a barracks. Yeah, Squidward. All right, the Banshee is here. Banshee's #1 priority is kill the Ravagers. Once the Ravagers are dead, the siege tank can more easily reposition because you can't get biled. He already can't one-shot the tank with biles anymore, so that's great. He gets to see the Zerg menace leaving. Banshees move at 3.85, which is the same speed as Ravagers. So you need to do a moving shot to kill Ravagers because Ravagers are faster than Banshees on creep. Takes what, 7 or so shots depending on the regen to kill a roach with a Banshee. So that's not going to do too much. There is a Spire on the way, but John Battlecruiser over here is about to build 2 at a time, which, frankly speaking, should actually match up really well against this. That command center's hit points triggers me. We got... What are you doing? What?
Swarm forces under attack.
Yes, under attack. Please send units home.
Okay, the command center. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Everything's cool. Why are you only building 1 battlecruiser? You have 400 minerals and 300 gas. Where's battlecruiser number 2? Where are my testicles, Summer? Oh my god, why would you not build the 2nd? Okay, you better start 2 right now. Start them together. No. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the minerals to start 2. Oh, he's yeeting right as the mutas start. Oh, this BC is probably dead. Dead man walking. We got a dead man walking over here. Green Mile's a fantastic movie. Don't watch it with your kids. All right, so he forces the hatch cancel, but the mutas with micro could probably kill this BC. Okay, now he's building 2 at a time. I like that. Starts Yamato. That's fine. He does have an engineering bay as part of his wall, but no missile turrets. So the only anti-air is the battle cruisers. Now, obviously, he sees mutalisks. And this is tricky because there's just nothing he can do. He could try to drop mules to repair, but I think he was so economically hamstringed. Yeah, he has no energy to do such an action. So that battle cruiser is just going to die. And now as a Zerg, I think if you just build corruptors, you kind of just win the game. Look at this flood of lings. This might be the only thing that he could do that wouldn't work, honestly, because he's got tanks and he's got a Banshee and more BCs. If he repairs, he should be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's got a ton of units, but see, El Tanco de Sijo is a good boy. El Tanco de Sijo fires hot volleys of freedom from across the map. What will happen this time? Find out on NATECASTS. Oh, what a terrible title. Okay, well, everything comes down. Wall busted open. El Tanco de Sijo immediately surrounded, but the missile turrets with 2 battle cruisers are getting a lot of work done. The SCVs have engaged in fisticuffs with the rest of the units. Biles are being trying to throw down onto the BC. Actually gets a lot of damage done to that battlecruiser with the corrosive bile. Ravagers cannot shoot up, but they can fart up, which is how their attack works. They fart those little fireballs into the sky. It is painful, yes. All Ravagers suffer from hemorrhoids. But, I mean, 2 battlecruisers are going to get it done. No Corruptors means that Pinky will live to fight another day. Remember what I said about Terrans with 3 orbital commands? Well, now he has the 3rd orbital, and he's only down, like, what, 14 SCVs? Yeah, no, he's fine. 11 workers now. That's fine. Oh, make it rain. Make it rain! So the BCs are doing it. This has been pretty back and forth game, honestly. This was a good game to grab, especially with the weird banter at the start. Don't let your engineering bay die. You need... No! Does he save it? 2 health. He saved it at 2 hit points. Every time I see this giant thing on my minimap moving, I'm like, what are the overlords doing? Are they migrating for the winter? I don't know. Pinky's gonna move out, take that 3rd base. Very reasonable. Don't know what else you would do in this scenario. I feel like the armories are important. Oh, he actually has... Okay, yeah, he's got the 2 armories. I knew that. I already clicked on them. But he starts 1-1, which is really important. If you want to make mass BCs versus Zerg, first of all, it's not good because mass Corruptor counters it. Straight up. On paper, if the Zerg maxes out on Corruptors versus max out on BCs, Corruptors win. Every single time. Even with perfect Yamatos. Because the Corruptors... You get enough to start one-shotting BCs. The battlecruisers just don't do enough damage. Now, if the BCs get... If you want to try anyway, the best thing to do, you would need to have upgrade lead. You need to get attack and armor for your BCs. The attack is the most important thing because Corruptors have 2 armor by default. And battlecruisers only do 5 damage versus air. So with no upgrades, battlecruisers only do 3 damage per hit to a Corruptor. It's not good, by the way, because the Corruptor does 20 damage minus 3. So it's 17 damage versus 3, which is huge. Did he lose that BC trying to teleport away? I don't think so. Did he save all 3? No. 1 died. That's a new one. That's a new BC. He did lose 1. That's unfortunate. Because the problem is the BCs, even with turret support, they can try to shoot the Lings, but how do you deal with the Corruptors? Okay, now he busts out another Yamato from the fresh one. Don't lose that battle cruiser. Okay, with the turret he was able to defend. Well done. With just not enough Corruptors, I suppose. A bunch of angry people are upset that they couldn't see the production tab. Yes, he's still building battle cruisers. Congratulations. 1-1 is about to finish though, so that's nice. Attack upgrades on the Corruptors are fine. But if you're a Zerg player, you should try to always have the situational awareness to recognize that Carapace upgrades for Corruptors are way more important because Corruptors already have so much armor. Yeah, killing the BC a little bit faster is nice, but a smart Terran player will always teleport away. However, I think making sure that your Corruptors can't die to the BCs is more important. I digress. At the end of the day, you just want to have a lot of Corruptors to deal with these. 2-2 starts. It's another starport. Is he going to build Vikings with that? Or is he going to put it on this one and maybe build mines? He could go right now with this. He could go BC mine or he could go BC Viking lib. Maru actually did BC Viking lib a little bit in back when we had Thunderbird still in the pool. It was like the last good map we had for Terran. I think this map's terrible for Terran. But then again, I think every map's bad for Terran. So who cares what I think? Infestation Pit coming up, and those +1 Corruptors. He starts +2. The BCs could actually kill the Corruptors now because they're going to end up having a +2 attack versus Corruptors with no armor upgrades, and that does matter. That does help. These drones don't have any upgrades, so the BCs are going to whack these away very quickly. The Queen as well, and this is what you want. Just use your Yamatos, teleport out, jump street. There you go. He jumps out. I don't know why I have to say that when he jumps, but that's what I think about. And yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I got. I care what you think. Thank you, Bobs. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Bobs. Bob's in chat. Great guy right there. His name is Bobs420. The numbers are very important to him, he told me. All right. We got a bunch of the corruptors coming in here. These corruptors with the Kerberos skin, they have rockets, so they fly twice as fast. That's not true. They look cool though. Missile turrets. I mean, you trade a turret, get a little bit of damage. This is dangerous though. See, that makes me nervous. Even with the SCVs to repair, you always need to be able to pull out. And when your battle cruisers are off cooldown, well, that hurts your pullout game, gentlemen. So the tank is going to help keep the roaches away, because if the roaches just kill all the turrets, I think you can just mass corruptors and A move. This is a lot of corruptors. 21 corruptors, but there are 8 battle cruisers now, Nathaniel. Yeah, but still, like, you're one fungal away from the corruptors one-shotting your BCs. You can't kill the corruptors faster than they can kill your BCs. Now, with the 2-2 upgrade lead, the attack upgrades with the Zerg don't mean honestly, versus BCs. Armor is way too important. This Terran, Pinky, he's very focused on the upgrades. That +3 attack is massive. And I mean, I want to see him get the armor upgrade, but the attack is the most important one, since it is just corruptors and there's not hydras or anything like that. Yeah, high-sec auto tracking, the range, and building armor is fantastic. The Neo Steel armor upgrade. So the turrets are going to be a bit more sturdy, and they're going to have more range, which effectively increases their damage output, since more of them should be able to shoot at any one given time than usual, which does make it harder to snipe them off. So there you go. +3 vehicle armor does start. This is enough corruptors to one-shot a BC. So you have this upgrade lead. I think the next step, honestly, if you want to really do this way, you need to try and skirt around the map. But oh my god, is this Zerg player? He's looking. Oh, he might accidentally run into the BCs. What you want to do is just drag the BCs over a base and then just yeet out the moment that the Zerg shows up to punish you. To punish you. Sorry. I'm still scarred by the 4 episodes of Lucifer I watched. What a garbage show. I'm the devil. All right, 3 more BCs are about to finish. +3 attacks on the way. But this is what you do, right? You drag. You just drag, man. You want to drag like Perseus in, what was it? In the Iliad. You know what I'm saying? Was it Perseus that got dragged? I don't know. Anyway, in the movie, it looked awesome. So what you do, you kill this. You just keep going. Or was it Pericles? I can't remember. I'm bad with my ancient Greek / Trojan names. But you drag over, you scan, and as soon, I think at this point, you tell, oh, it's already too, ooh, piece of candy. It was Paris. Oh, Paris got dragged, right. Paris, that sack of Anyway, yeah. You like watch a bad TV show, but all the stuff gets stuck in your head. I just walk up to Katie regularly, and I just buck teeth out. What do you desire? And, well, if anybody has a pickup truck that can help her get out of my place, because she's tired of it. She's tired of hearing those jokes. My moral of the story is don't ever watch Lucifer if someone tells you to. Okay. Also, fair point. It does get worse if you're high. Just figured you should know that. It's not one of those shows that can be saved. We got a lot of missile turrets. The Broodlords are going to try and break those down. And a ton of corruptors. That is going to make this very difficult. I mean, how many corruptors is this? 43. Now, I don't have a calculator, and I went to Pennsylvania public school, so answering this question is going to be very hard for me. What is 43 times, what is the attack? 24. LOL. LOL. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you built corruptors and broodlords versus my mass battle cruisers. 1032 says Black Frames in the chat. That is indeed enough damage to kill a battle cruiser. So really what you do is, what? Nani? Oh my god. He sent, why are you doing this? There's no pull. You can't go home. There is no way for you to get your units out of here. Are you insane? Oh my god. No, there's no way, right? Because the brute, he doesn't have, he can repair. I don't know. Maybe the BCs he built. No, he's leaving some home. He's leaving some here with the infestors. Dude, Pinky's gonna lose everything. Even though the corruptors have no armor upgrades, dude, corruptors poop on BCs, or do they? Oh, okay. You know what? Corruptors are very good against BCs, but I guess because he split them, and the lack of upgrades. I mean, the battle cruisers do 8 damage per hit. The Corruptors only have 2 armor because they never got any air carapace. The Corruptors never got, I can't believe it. I don't believe it. I feel like the bald guy from the Matrix. And now this guy's gonna come out and yeah, no, Pinky just came out and said, believe it or not, you piece of shit, it's still gonna burn. And here I am, literally being electrocuted to a crisp. Just like the Matrix. Holy, this game is bad. Dude, you didn't get any carapace upgrades. What did you expect? What do you think was gonna happen? I guess the best part about doing this is he was able to fight the Corruptors without the support of the Infestors either. Like, he didn't get Neural Parasite, but yeah. 1 PF versus 8 Broodlords. You know, I didn't actually think about this part, but yeah. That's also hilarious. 4 Brood... It wasn't 8 Broodlords, was it? Well, he does have building armor. You have the brain and macro of a Silver Leaguer. Well, he had no melee upgrades, so the Broodlings actually do half a damage per hit. If I off-race Terran, I don't lose a single unit to some dog like you, Lamau. Don't you understand? I'm a superior player. The only reason I'm losing is because of the game.
It didn't work, my friend.
Oh my god. You know what? A lot of people like to call me salty, but I have to say, this guy definitely beat me. We did find someone who was able to be more upset about StarCraft than Nathanias, and that's an achievement. Just show Vans, everybody. Just if I can get some claps in here for the VOD, really appreciate that. Just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What a dumpster fire, but also a great game. Excellent. Excellent.